Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing an Aurora 3D and abstract nail design using dip powders from Temu. So first we are going to be picking out my nail tips because I wanted to do some duck nails today. So let's pick out our nail tips. So I'm using these nail tips from Macart and they are the 2XL square half covered nail tips. I do not have any duck nails and I don't think I would ever purchase any duck nails when I could use these. So I'm just going to be finding my sizes. So how I measure my nail tips to do the duck nails is like this, just to see where the nail would fit me, and this one looks good for the index nail. I think this would be the length, I guess, of my nail. I'm not sure if I want it shorter or longer, but I think this might be good enough. And for the ring nail, let me see, I may need a bigger one. Okay, this one could fit, so this is number 6. Then for this nail, nope. No, I'll pick something a little bigger. Oh, this is too big. So this one will go for the thumb. So now that I've picked out all of my sizes, I am going to be measuring all of them just so that it would be the same length. So on this nail, I'm thinking this might be a good length. I think. I'm not even sure. I guess this might be okay. So now that I've measured all of the tips, they are supposed to be the same length when I'm cutting them. So now I'm just going to cut all of them. Okay, this is going to be a little difficult. So I guess I would need a scissors for this. Wow, it's still wide, but I think I could file that, I think. Then I'm just going to file the edges right here so that when I apply to my nail tip, it's not too wide. Oh no, my peel base is peeling off. So I'll have to redo that. So now I'm just going to be using some rubbing alcohol just to remove the marks that I made on the nails. So I'm going to be using this base coat to apply my nail tips. So I just hold it down for like 10 seconds so that the nail tip could adhere to my nail. And this is what it's looking like. This is a side view. So I'm just going to do the same thing for the rest of the nails. So this is what the nails are looking like, and they look rough. So I'm just going to be using this sanding band on the nails just to remove this as much as possible. I cannot fully remove it, but I'll try my best. And because I have on peel off base coat, I have to be very careful around that area. Then I'm just buffing the surface of the nails to remove the shine. So I'm going to be using this clear dip powder from Lofuanna, and I'm mainly going to be using it on these two nails. I think I'll use it on all of the nails just to build up the nail so that it has an even surface, because of the nail right here and how I did a makeshift nail tip. It still has that little hump, and I can't do anything about it because I have on peel base, and I don't think I would be able to do anything if I didn't have on peel base anyway, because to file down this would be a little difficult since this is a C-curved nail tip, so it needs to be a little thick. So I'm not sure if I could have filed it down with if I didn't have on the peel base. I'm not sure, but we will be building it up a bit, building up my nail to meet the nail tip. So I'm just going to place down a paper towel, and this is bright. Right. Now I'm just going to do a few layers of the dip powder, the clear dip powder on the nail. And it has been years since I've used nail tips when it comes to dip powder nails. Usually I would just use full covered nail tips, so it has been years. So this is one layer, and it's looking okay. You don't see that harsh line of demarcation anymore. It's becoming a little gradual with the flow, if that makes sense. So hopefully on the second or third layer, it would look seamless or as close as possible. I don't expect perfection, but you know, you never know. Looking good. So I'll do a third layer off camera and I'll be back shortly. So this is what 3 layers of the clear dip powder looks like, and this is a side view. So I'm going to be using this smile line cutter because we're going to be doing some French nails. And I'm also going to be using this nude, also from Lofuanna. I really like this nude dip powder. It's nice. So I'm thinking this is too wide. This might be a lot better. So maybe right here. I guess. So let me start. So first I just place a line right here because I'm not really sure where I want the French to start. So I think that is good. Now I'm just going along the sides. Then I pour the nude. Then I use this to keep it in the French. So let's do that again. I think this is okay. Well, the height. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe I could go a little higher, just a little, like right here. But the sides can be, I don't know what I'm doing. So I may have to do a few layers of this. I'm not sure how much is a few yet, maybe 10, because look at the nail from the side. You cannot even get a proper smile line yet. So that is very, very tedious. So this is how it's looking so far with the smile line. It's not bad. So I think I would start applying some activator to this. Although it isn't fully thick, I would apply activator just to harden that section, because if I have to apply 10 layers, there isn't a surety that when I'm finished with the nails and I apply the activator, it would get straight down the nail, like into all those 10 layers. So it's best to do it like every 4 layers. Just apply some activator, wait for it to dry, and then go ahead and apply your base coat and then your dip powder. However, don't let activator get into contact with your base coat. It will harden the base brush. So I would suggest using some rubbing alcohol to remove any excess activator, then applying your base coat and continuing with the layers. So I'm going to do the rest off camera because this is too much work to do on camera and I haven't reached anywhere. So I'll do the rest off camera. I'll also do this nail off camera. This nail is going to be a French nail as well. So this is how the nails are looking. It's an okay thickness. So I'm just going to apply some of the activator and wait for the nails to harden and then file. Gosh, I hear these bottles. So I'm just going to wait for the nails to harden. Okay, so now that it has hardened, I'm going to try to file these smile lines to look a lot better. These look like knobs. I don't know what to say, but they don't look good. So this is how it's looking. It's okay. Maybe if I had done the nails a little longer, this would have looked a lot better, but I really don't have no more space. So I couldn't really do a longer nail bed if I wanted to. It would not have looked that great, but it's looking okay. So I'll do the ring nail off camera. So this is how the nails are looking. They look good. I just would have liked the nail bed to be a lot taller, but given the fact that these nails are short, that's the best that I could do. So now I'm going to be using this spring pastel dip powder set from Temu. So I'm going to be using the purple, the yellow, and the blue. So I'll start by using the purple, and I'm going to be using it on these two nails. So I'm going to build up this nail with the purple dip powder. So I might do 3 more layers in order to build this nail. And also to build the opacity of this nail. So I'll do the same for the pink nail. So I also did the same to the thumbnail. Now we are going to be using the blue dip powder. So I'm just going to leave the dip powder on the nail for a while, because I noticed when I brushed off the excess, the nail was still wet. So by leaving on the powder on the nail for a while, I'm hoping that it's not looking as wet. It's a lot better compared to this one. As you can see, it looks a bit wet. It is wet. So I'm just going to, oops, these bottles just keep falling. Just so that it would soak in all of the powder or most of the powder. Much better. So since this is so repetitive, I will do the rest off camera and I'll be back shortly. So the nails look very wet. I really hope I could file this and it looks good, especially these two here. So as you can see, on one side it's a bit higher, the blue area, and then this side it's lower. So I have to build up this side, and with this one I think I might build up this section here on both sides to meet, so that the blue could meet. I'm not sure if I want the blue to meet the nude, or should I finish it here and file the nude to meet the blue. I'm really not sure. This is my first time doing the powder nails with dark nails, and it has been a long time since I've done French nails. So I'm really not sure what to do, but I just thought I'd keep you guys updated as to what I think I might be doing. I don't know which one I'm going to do, but for this one I definitely will be filling up this area a bit, but for this one, not sure yet. So this is what the nails are looking like. They look so rough. I really hope I could file these and they look good, because I have no faith in them right now. So this is what it's looking like from a bird's eye view, and just the side. Wow, this is probably the worst dip powder application I've ever done. The worst. So I'm using activator on all of the nails and waiting for them to harden. I am applying a very generous amount to all of the nails, especially the French nails, the tip area of the French nails. I'm applying a very generous amount. Make sure to get the sides and also the tip area. So this part is a bit sticky still. I really hope this dries well and I could file it. Ooh, it's still wet. Yikes. I think I'm in trouble, guys. I really have no faith in these nails. So I'm just gonna wait for the nails to harden and I'll be back when it's time to file. These are still very soft. I feel I applied way too much dip powder and I didn't put any activator in between the layers, so I hope they get hard, because they're not hard at all. Because look, you can leave indents in the nails, so I'm very scared about these nails, but let's focus on these. Let's file. So this is what my nails are looking like. Let me know in the comments below if these nails are shaped well, because I don't know, something about it looks weird. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look like duck nails. Does it look like duck nails? I don't know. It looks weird. And I need to practice because my cuticle line isn't looking that great anymore, so I definitely need to practice. So yeah, this is the best I could do as of now. You know, when I start doing the powder nails a lot more and I get better at it, it would look much better, but this is the best I could do as of now. So anyway, I'm going to be using gel products now. So I'm going to be using matte top coat on all of the nails, and I would cure that for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to be using this yellow dip powder, and I'm just going to try to get the color on the nail. Do you guys see it? It looks good. And almost looks like glitter, but this is a regular dip powder, yellow dip powder, so I don't know why it's looking glitter, but I'm not mad at it. So the yellow was a bit too light, so I'm hoping that this one would be a lot better. Let me try it on this nail. So I really don't like how none of the dip powders were looking as the Aurora. So I'm thinking about using yellow gel polish to see if that would be a lot better. Both of them are the same. What the heck? Just different names. Just a Flirt and Welcome Home from Nail Reserve. I do have a discount code if you're interested. So I will use this. This is a blooming gel. And I just apply a layer of the blooming gel. Hoping that it works, because I don't know why I'm applying the blooming gel to this nail as well when I should be doing it on one nail first just to make sure it works. But I guess I'm confident it's going to work. Then I'm just going to apply the yellow to the middle. And wait for it to bloom. And I would cure for 30 seconds. So this is what it's looking like. So I want to do the thumbnail now. So this is how it's looking. Now I want to use this on this nail. I'm not sure how it's going to work because the yellow dip powder did not work. So I'm thinking maybe the eyeshadow would work. I'm not sure. I'm just going to rub that in here. Well, I guess the eyeshadow works a lot better. So this is how it's looking. Now I'm just going to be using some rubbing alcohol just to remove the excess right here. Oops, it doesn't look like it wants to come off. Okay, it's off and it looks good. Now I'm going to be using this blue called Fresh Water. I'm just going to put some on my nail palette. Then using this brush, I am going to be no. some of the eyeshadow got on top of the my nail. Oh, it's gone now. Yay. So yeah, I'm very confused, guys, I'm sorry. So I'm just going to go around the perimeter of this nail with the blue. So I will cure this for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to use some rhinestone glue to do some 3D nail art. So on this nail, I'm just going to do 3 strokes on this nail. I think I may have to do a second bead just to make it a little more 3D. I definitely have to do a second bead. And then on this nail, I'm just going to be adding some globs of the gel. So when I'm finished with this, I would also cure for 30 seconds. So this is how the nails are looking, and I did something here on the thumb. So now I want to use a butterfly rhinestone. I got these rhinestones from Temu. So I'm just gonna apply some rhinestone glue right here. Then some gel top coat. This is glossy top coat. I am going to be applying glossy top coat to all of the nails, but on this nail I'm just going to apply it now and apply the no, the eyeshadow is getting everywhere. So yeah, I'll just apply the rhinestone and cure this, then I'll come back and apply the top coat to all of the nails and cure. Now I'm just top coating the rest of nails and I would cure for 30 seconds. And the reason I'm doing the ring nail last is because the eyeshadow is bleeding onto the nail and I don't want it to get on these nails. So I will leave the eyeshadow nails, which is the ring nail, for last. And one thing I need to work on since I'm doing a lot more dip powder nails is my application. I haven't done dip powder nails in a while, so the fact that I'm just starting back out, I see things that I don't really like. My application isn't as neat as it used to be. So yeah, I have to keep that in mind and work on that. So I'll cure for 30 seconds